Hello everybody, welcome to week 13. Let's get started here. We have a busy week this week. So this week we are all about drafting for your draft 3 and doing peer review. Those are your big topics for this week. The other announcement I have is right here. You can see that it says only one class this week. That is because you are drafting. So I'm expecting you to use that time that we usually have in class to write. Okay, so let's move to Never a Day Without a Line, your writer's notebook stuff. You have 5 prompts for the week. Last week during class we did a little activity about connotation and word choice. We used the word skin and flesh and talked about how they had different emotional feelings when you read it. And so what I would like you to do is look at your draft, find an example of where you did a little revision using connotation and give that example on one day this week. Another one, this week you're going to have 2 voice threads. One is on rhetorical devices, and one of the rhetorical devices you're going to learn about is an anecdote, and I would like you to write an anecdote on one day this week. Another one that you're going to do is you're going to figure out some figurative language that you're using in your essay, and I would like you to tell me, show me what that is and tell me what effect you're expecting it to have on your audience. The last thing is you're going to practice writing some commentary and or some meta commentary here. That is your second voice thread for the week. So you're going to be using some of the learning that you're doing in VoiceThread to do some of your prompts this week. And then of course you always have one day of choice to do whatever you want. Okay, Monday you have a couple things to read and a voice thread. So this is a PDF. It looks just like a presentation. It was a presentation. I revised it, so it's no longer a presentation and now it's a PDF. It has all of the pictures and everything. You're going to see that you're going to recognize many of the slides because you've already had this in a voice thread. So I revised it, and what I would like you to do is revisit this so you can use it in your revision for draft 3. Draft 3 is also going to be a peer review. So I would like you to read over on Monday this draft 3 direction sheet for peer review so you know what's coming and you know what's expected of you this week, okay? Don't forget that you are going to be uploading your draft 3 paper both to the assignment folder for me and the peer review board for your peer review group. So you're going to hand your paper in 2 different places. I will not go looking for your paper if it doesn't land in the assignment folder. Okay, so it needs to land there for me, and if you don't put it in the peer review folder, you won't get credit for that. So you need to make sure and do that. The other thing that I wanted to let you know of is that I expect that you have that cover letter written for your paper. I depend on that, so I know where your thinking is. You need to do it and hand it in. All right, I'm going to not give you full credit this week if I don't see a cover letter. All right, so there's that. The next Tuesday is our next day. You have a voice thread here. Oh, did I not talk to you about the voice thread on Monday? I'm so sorry. Here's the voice thread. The voice thread on Monday is on rhetorical devices. You are going to see that this overlaps a lot with figurative language and writer's craft that we talked about for your creative nonfiction essay. So you're going to see some things that are really familiar, and then you're going to see some things that are new and fun. So that is a voice thread that you will be doing on Monday. Then on Tuesday, you have another voice thread. This is about writing your commentary. We talk all about what a commentary is and what meta commentary is. I give you some practice during this voice thread, so do that and then you'll know what I'm talking about. And then you can see Snoopy over here just very calmly revising the paper, getting some writing done, editing, revising, writing, adding, whatever. Okay, so that's your Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, oh my goodness, it is a total writing day. I have no additional things for you to do except for you revising your paper and of course your daily writing for your writer's notebook. But you can see we put it up a notch here. Calvin is freaking out. Okay, but then on Thursday, the reason he was freaking out is because this is your peer review day. It is an 8 o'clock deadline to get your papers into the assignment folder and into your peer review discussion board. Everybody in your group is depending on you to get your paper in so they have time to do your paper, because you not only have one other person's paper, you will probably have 2 to 3 papers to do this with. So you're going to need all the time you can get, and your people in your group will also need all the time they can get. So you're going to look at their paper, read their paper, and annotate. I have a whole thing on this sheet on how to do that. Read and annotate, focus on what's done well, ask questions, give suggestions, and then you're also going to fill out an argument organizer peer review sheet. So you're going to be answering all these questions. Some of them are really easy to answer. They're just this one or that one. Others are a little bit more thoughtful. But you're going to be doing this for every paper that you read, which will give everybody in your group a great idea of where they're at on communicating what they need to communicate to their audience. All right? So once you are done reading and annotating their paper and doing the argument organizer peer review worksheet, you are going to upload that in a reply to their original post where they posted their draft. Okay? And then you're done with that. And then of course, on Friday, the only thing you have to do is Never a Day Without a Line, your writer's notebook thing. So that is what's going on this week. I will look forward to seeing all of you during our first class Monday or Tuesday. But remember, no second class this week. If you would like a conference, please make sure you're emailing me. I'm happy to do that. I love conferencing and talking about your papers. So I want to invite you to set up a conference with me so you have that done. And then we'll be one step closer to your final draft. All right, you guys, have a wonderful week, and I will see you in class